So we fix the three problems with the ground of the car, the connector that was wrong, and also putting the battery with the mass. We make a new cable. So now we're gonna try to start again the engine without Neil, unfortunately, but hopefully the car starts and we can proceed with the project. We decide to paint the head of the engine with the nails paint. This is the one that I already tried and is really strong. So if someone of you want to paint something extra in the car, you can try this paint. It's quite strong and holds the temperature. The cable of the car I decided to pass inside because under the car looks nicer, but there is a risk that you can burn the car if something goes wrong. We find also two issues that was going with the cables, and that's why we burned the fuse the other day. This is for the heater, and this stuff, the connector, it's really similar to this one. So we plug it wrong, and that's why the fuse was not going, the battery was not having power. That this is when you do the conversion to the CA18 to the RS20. I installed already the pedals, so we need to change one hose for the clutch, but still we have at least the three pedals, the gas and everything ready. So now starting the engine is gonna be looking way nicer, like a normal car. Seat, steering wheel and everything in the place. Everybody knows about tie-ups, but everybody's using only the normal tie-ups. In motorsport we are using a really special one. So I will show you. This is the normal tie-up that you are used to use, and this is the Formula 1. In Formula 1 they are using this, but also in many categories in motorsport. Why? Because this one is way more stronger, it holds more temperature and it's way stronger. So this is, in motorsport we are using a lot of tie-ups to try to put the things fast, to remove, put, and this is really useful for that. So I'm gonna show you one trick, how to use this kind of tie-ups to hold the pipes, and like this they are not moving around and everything is better inside the engine bay. So first, the problem. On the Nissan Silvias you always see this kind of problems. Everybody is going with the air filter around, smashing everything, and everything gets destroyed. So instead of building a nice support that will take time and it's difficult, I came up with a fast idea. That is, we're gonna be using the good tie-ups and one hose. And with that you're gonna have a pretty good solution. So the idea is, with these tie-ups, we're gonna put it between a stronger point and make sure that it's not moving. How we do this? You need first to pass the tie-up in the hose. And you pass it through the other one. You see? So then we're gonna use the other tie-up and we're gonna go around the stronger point. Once we do this, we're gonna make sure that this hose and the other one gets. So we make a hole in the air filter, making sure that it's not connecting from the inside, and now we can hold it straight to the pipe. So now you can see how fast and easy it's gonna be to just cut two tie-ups and remove the air filter if we have to, but it's gonna be steady in the place and it's not gonna be a problem. Sorry Apexi for making a hole on you. So we are here with Albert, that it's today bringing the 3D scanner and everything ready to make sure about the head of the engine, and we're gonna make some questions to him to see what he's doing with the new technologies. are quite crazy, like amazed about this 3D technology. Like, what do you think that it's possible to make? You think it's possible to make a complete engine?
Yes, you can do it an engine with different assemblies, and you can put all the assembly. And
So from zero you can be building like the head of the engine, the pistons, everything just printing.
Yeah, you can do it
Wow.
all the things. Yeah.
But nowadays you think that it's so expensive. If we need to print, for example, the head of the engine, it's gonna be like quite expensive, no?
Well, more or less, you can do it the parts, obviously with aluminium or similar, but you can do the prototype with PLA, which is plastic, and you can test the engine. And
So first you can be trying with one example, and
Exactly.
after you put on top like the original one that it's after
Exactly.
savings. How much it cost everything? Like the machine, because you need also good computer to do it, no?
Yeah.
So around
The scanner and the PC are around 4K.
wow.
More or
It's
less.
quite expensive.
Yeah.
So let's see how you are doing with the head of the engine and see if you can fix our problem that we are having in the engine.
Okay.
So we are having the problem with the starter still, as many tests that we have been doing. Now sounds completely different and has power. So when we are changing with the relays, like you can feel that the engine is turning, so we will fix this issue. So we start the engine finally, and and we have here the problem. One of the relays was not doing the good contact, so that's why we will check all the cables and we will make sure to put also the relays. We're gonna change some of them and make sure that it's always also starting. After, we need to fix the water leak. Keeps leaking a little bit, so we will take the air intake and make sure that it's not leaking water, because it's not what we want. And the other thing, it's sounding quite a lot the head with the oil, and I feel that is the tensioner of the belt, so we will try to change this, that is fast to check, and after try to listen if is everything is smaller. So it's an important step for the project.